Hello everyone, this is suicidal. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for 900 subscribers, 100 more to 1K. So I'm so excited. Thank you so much for those of you who have watched my videos and comment and share. And yeah, today we are going to do a topic that is quite unique because it's actually a heavier topic, but I decided to spice things up a bit by adding a little bit of playfulness to it. So if you are wondering, the pick card today is going to be about your reason to keep on living, or message of hope from your celebrity crush or idol, dead or alive. Okay, so from their higher self or from their soul. Now, I originally got this idea from Tarot with Taste pick a card video called Reasons to Keep on Living, and I was so ecstatic when she uploaded the video because I believe that it is a topic that is actually much needed by so many people who watch YouTube, who watch pick a card readings on how to fix their screw up life. But unfortunately, not many tarot readers touch on that subject. Like with today's economy, the post-COVID impact, also the issues that have been plaguing humanity for generations, like peer pressure, bullying, unemployment, feeling of not being good enough, feeling like you have no value, that you amount to nothing, feeling of being rejected, feeling of rejection, isolation. A lot of people every day, they at least think of committing, the S word, suicide, because they believe that they have no use, they have no purpose, they have no value in this world because they feel abandoned, rejected by the people that they love, just because they are different, because they don't fit into the boxes created by society, because they are unique. And I feel disappointed because there are not many pick-a cards in YouTube talking about this issue, about how you can get up, how you can find value within yourself to continue living. It's like there are not many pick a cards about that, even though I believe that a lot of people flock YouTube every day to find comforting message from the universe. A lot of people probably have lost faith in God, in universe, because nothing seems to be happening in their life, and they feel like they have been abandoned, they have been rejected, they have been left behind, that life passed them by. And I always want to record pick a card readings on this kind of subject, for people who feel hopeless, for people who feel desperate, for people who feel like they are walking in this dark tunnel, not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So when Tarot with Tay uploaded that pick a card, I was so inspired and I was so happy that she touched that subject, and I wanted to do the same. I felt inspired to do the same, but I decided to make this a pick a card on reason to keep on living from your celebrity crush or idol, their higher self, their soul, whether they are dead or alive. I had the idea because I think that people who are withdrawn, who are closed off, who feel like they are rejected by their peers, they often tend to run to celebrity crush or idol for escapism, because when you love a celebrity, you don't get hurt, right? Because it's a one-way interaction. But what if your celebrity crush or idol's higher self see you now and see you in this depressed, hopeless state? What will they say? And I think that this is going to be an an interesting topic to pick up on. So yeah, here we are. So enough of my ranting, and we have 3 options here as usual. For the first one, we have this picture of a broken mirror. For the second option, we have this picture of 2 different shaped mirrors which mirror the same view or the same side. And for pile number 3, we have this very natural looking aesthetic with the, I think it's a table, a wood table with leaves on it. So pick the picture that you feel most drawn to, that you feel has a message that resonates with you. And the timestamps for each pile, as usual, will be in the description box below in the comment section. And I will also link Tarot Ite's video, Reasons to Keep on Living, in the description box, so you can also check it out. So yeah, I will start with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. So if you chose or resonate with this picture of a broken, rusted mirror, this is going to be a message from the higher self of your celebrity crush or idol, dead or alive, as to why you should keep on living, should keep on going, and never give up. So I just want to feel why you resonate with this picture. And the first thought that comes to mind was that you feel like you are not good enough. You feel like something is wrong with you, just like this cracked mirror. You feel like just because you are not like everybody else, or like other mirrors who which are probably new and smooth and crack free, you are less than a human or less than a mirror. It's like you feel like you are abnormal, like you cannot function as a human, or in this case as a mirror, because you feel like you are broken. And I believe that with this rusted frame here, some of you probably feel like you are a forgotten mirror or forgotten item in the house that has been put or kept in the cellar or in the storeroom because you are unusable, that you are a lost cause. Maybe your family treat you like this, like you are a lost cause, that you are irreparable. It reminds me of Jo March from Little Women, the way Aunt March saw her. She called Jo as a lost cause, even though in the end Jo was the only one who succeeded in her own terms without getting married, proving Aunt March wrong. So just because you have had some bad experiences in the past or wounds, some of you probably had failed relationship as well, and you wonder, is there something wrong with me? Why is it so difficult for people to love me? Why I always draw this kind of relationship where people cannot love me the way I am? It's like you feel like you are rusty, you are broken, you are beyond repair. You believe that there is something wrong with you. But the thing is that a mirror is still a mirror, even though it's broken. Yeah, I think this is the reason why you feel like you are hopeless, that you are beyond repair. So before we get started with these pre-shuffled and pre-pulled oracle cards, I just want to channel the message directly from your celebrity crush or idol about your current situation. Like, if they could see you now as this broken mirror, what would they say? What would they say? So I'm going to channel them. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I was thinking of using tarot cards, but let's see. Celebrity crush or idol of the majority of my viewers who choose picture number 1. What do you have to say to pile number 1 now? What do you have to say about their situation? Celebrity crush or idol of, oh wow, see, this looks like the broken mirror. Samadhi, I'm sorry if I butchered the words, perfect acceptance. So yeah, they want you to accept yourself as you are, with all the intricacies of your life, with all the mess in your life. It's like they want you to settle in the mess, and I think they want you to settle in the mess so that you can see the beauty in it, the beauty in your suffering, the beauty in your past. Like, you are broken, you become like this because of some reason, of a higher because you have a higher purpose, because your mess up or your screw up life can help other people, many other people later. You can inspire other people, and through how you heal through these cracks, of course you will never be a brand new mirror again. You will remain this broken mirror, but a broken mirror that still function as a mirror. So I'm going to get the guidebook to see what is the message of this card. 29. Your celebrity crush or idol wants you to know that there is nothing wrong with you, that this is your life path, that this is your purpose, that this is what makes you you, okay? And they are impressed by you. They are impressed. They think of you as a wonderful piece of art, okay? Wonderful piece of art. Okay, the girl of Samadhi is not distracted by the sharp thorns nor the beauty of the flowers and pearls of life. So yeah, these are all the things, all the mess in your life, both good and bad. Okay, the sharp thorns and the golden flowers. So it's not always bad. It's not always bad. Okay. As they cluster around her, she is tranquil and deeply merged with the essence of oneness and acceptance, self-acceptance. Samadhi teaches that when you give up being a perfectionist, life is suddenly perfect. Consider that your life in this moment is purely a reflection of your consciousness. Everything is exactly the same as it was yesterday. It is your attitude that has shifted. Consider that your life in this moment is purely a reflection of your consciousness. Everything is exactly the same as it was yesterday. Okay, there is another message. So maybe because of all the bad things, all the punches that makes you crack and bruise, those affect your view of the world. Maybe you think that the world has no place for people or mirrors like you, but the thing is that everything is exactly the same as it was yesterday, means that even though you are broken, you are still a mirror. You still reflect everything that is around you exactly as they are. It's just that they are of course they are jagged edges, sharp edges, and cracks, but it doesn't affect, you still function. You are still a human, beautiful in your own way. You are not a lost cause. You may be broken, but you are not damaged. Okay, you are not damaged. You are still a mirror. You can still reflect everything that is around you. Okay, And this is for better and for worse. For what you resist tends to persist. However, with samadhi, there is no better and no worse. Everything is. It is a beautiful place to be. Yeah, so don't consider yourself as being a lost cause or compare yourself with other people who seem to be perfect. Just accept yourself as is, and you see that actually this world and all the blessing and all the curses are for everyone. Not just like, don't think or don't believe that you are cursed, that you are that you have no place in this world, that because you are broken nobody will accept you, you are a deformed person. Because even though you are broken, life is still the same. It's not getting better, it's not getting worse. Like, you don't know what other people experience. They may be perfect on the outside, but you don't know what they experience in their daily lives. Okay, right. Allow yourself this kindness in this moment and embrace samadhi. Everything will find its place around you in the inevitable present moment. Accept everyone and everything and every situation as being exactly as it is meant to be now. So your celebrity crush or idol's higher self, they want you to just rest in this state. I watched a movie the other day, and the female protagonist was a potter. How do you say that? Potter. Yeah, they make things from clay, and she made I think she broke one of her creation into pieces, and it's symbolic of her relationship with her husband. Like, her marriage was going through a crisis, and she thought it was irreparable, so she wanted a divorce. But then she realized that there is always a second chance, and as long as both parties understand each other and still want each other, they can learn from the bitter lesson of the past, and they can resume their relationship. They can start a new life together. They can have a second chance. And at the ending scene of that movie, has a close-up shot of the face, the clay face that the woman made, and it was made of broken pieces put together by something glittery and golden, so it looks really beautiful. So that's how your celebrity crush or idols see you right now. Like, you are not hopeless, you are not a lost cause, and you are still a mirror, and in time there will be someone who can make a good use of you. All right? Okay. Ooh, protection. Set personal boundaries. So yeah, I did pull this oracle card, and when I pulled this oracle card, I asked how your celebrity crush or idol see you in your current situation. And we have the Queen of Spades, and the Queen of Spades is the Queen of Swords, and I can see the similar energy here. Look at the thorns, look at her crown, it's like sharps, and look at these jagged edges of the broken mirror. It's like, yeah, free yourself. It's like, because of the bitter experience of rejection, maybe abuse, maybe trauma in the past, you feel like you need to push people away and becoming this Queen of Swords, who seems like they have no heart. Queen of Swords is always portrayed as someone who is cold, who sees everything through logic. And they are not flexible. It's like they say things as they are. They state a spade is a spade. And you have become this hardened woman or man who sees everything from just logic. It's like you only engage your mind and your logic to get through life. You close your heart, you protect your heart so as not getting hurt again. But inside, you are lonely, you feel suffocated. You feel suffocated by your fear. It's like your fierceness, your cold attitude, your boundaries, it's all because of fear of getting hurt and broken again. Yeah, it's all in your head. Pause in your journey. So yeah, you need time for healing. You need time for healing. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. Is there any message your celebrity crush or idol have to give you? Like, imagine you being vulnerable near them, like crying on their shoulder, or just talking to them as if they were a friend, a good friend. And we'll see what they have to say. So, spirit guides, can we have just 3 cards? Short and sweet message from pile number 1 or picture number 1's celebrity crush or idol. For the majority of those who choose pile number 1, what their celebrity crush or idol's higher self have to say to them right now. Sweet and short message, please. We have the Chariot, we have the King of Swords. So they want to tell you that you are strong. And in time, you will be able to go through life in a slower and more leisurely pace, more relaxed pace. Like, look at this Chariot. The snail is like taking its sweet time to achieve their destination. So before, you are like this Queen of Spades. It's like you have no tolerance for weakness. You harden your heart. And you analyze everything through logic. There is no room for emotion. There is no room for warmth. You deal with everybody through logic. It's almost like you even treat your friends or family members as clients, as business partners. You see everything through logic. And interestingly, we have this King of Swords. So I wonder if there is going to be a King of Swords figure who is just as broken as you, meeting you in the future, and you will go through life together. It's like you will mend each other's heart. Oh, we have the Hierophant, the King of Wands, so I think you will learn some things. You will learn wisdom that despite all the traumas, all the ups and downs of your life, despite what people say about you, it's like you are more than that. And you will find out about this in time. I just want to check with the guidebook what the Hierophant means here in your context, okay? Oops. Okay, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is represented here by an owl sitting on a branch of an ancient tree with strong roots. He is reading out of a book in front of a little girl, eagerly sharing his knowledge and wisdom with her. The girl is listening very attentively. The old tree represents tradition grown out of centuries. The card suggests that you can honor these traditions and fulfill society's expectation by embracing existing beliefs and conventions. I'm not sure really, because I think you are broken because you deviate from tradition. So I want to just clarify what this Hierophant means here. Oh, we have King of Wands and the Tower. So I think you will, for me, this is more like whatever you think is convention is not what it seems. It's like say your family and your friends and your social group thinks that you are a lost cause, like Joe March in Little Women, because at the time women are not supposed to make a name for themselves. They are considered as only good for marriage. It's like they only have value depending on who they marry. And you probably are not like that, and people consider you like you are a broken mirror. You like there is something wrong in your brain or your cells. And with the Hierophant here, I think this owl knows more than what the book says. Like the traditional beliefs is actually not as shallow, not as literal as most people think. And the owl is here to, like, I think in the future there will be a wise person coming towards you. Maybe it's this King of Swords, because we have a bird here and an owl here. Maybe this person will enlighten you that there is nothing wrong with you, because King of Swords sees everything, like everything in the world. He sees things from multiple angles, from the bird's eye view. And the owl can turn their heads 360 degrees, means that they can also see everything. So I think the Hierophant here does not represent tradition, but wisdom. Universe wisdom, the wisdom of the universe, which is far more complex than we thought, than what your family, your peers believe. Say, the Bible says that LGBTQ is sin, but actually the reality is deeper than that. So the owl here represents that wisdom, that knowledge, deep knowledge, that things are not what it seems. Tradition is not as simple and straightforward as it seems. Okay, so let me clarify the Hierophant as the energy at the back of the deck. This message from King of Swords. Yeah, you will find someone who is just as unique as you. I sense Aquarius energy here. You know that Aquarius is very eccentric. That's because they see things that most people don't see. So let's see if there is any other further message before we go to your pre-shuffle oracle cards. What else pile number ones, or what else picture number ones, celebrity, crush, or idol have to tell them right now? Knight of Swords. Be yourself. Speak your truth. See all the blues? See the purple? This is you connected with the universe, connected with the higher source, and finally, eventually realizing the wisdom behind your suffering, the wisdom behind your so-called screw-up life. Your life is a mess, but through the mess comes this golden rose. Through the mess comes this chariot. So they want you to be easy on yourself, to know that you are not alone, and to speak your truth. This is the message from your celebrity crush or idol. See, Ace of Cups. Love yourself. Love yourself for who you are, because there is a reason why this mirror is broken. There is a reason. Maybe you will become a great piece of art. Maybe you can, maybe someone will pick you up and turn you from a broken mirror into a great piece of art. I don't know, but there is nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. Be easy on yourself. Be more in tune with yourself. Take a vacation for some of you. Pamper yourself. Keep moving forward, but go easy on yourself, and the hell with what everybody says. Okay? Be more loving. Be kinder. Don't be so hard on yourself. You feel like you are moving forward sluggishly because of the dense energy around you, the dense energy of people who don't understand you. It's kind of like they slow you down. But take your time. Time is not running out. Okay, so let's see what you have here. Starting with this. Star family, you are part of a team of souls call in support. So your the higher self of your celebrity crush or idol says that you are not alone. You are not alone. There are community for you out there, whether online or offline. Call them. Okay, my camera just cut me off mid-sentence. Damn. So anyway, your celebrity crush wants you to know you are not alone. There are a lot of people in this world who are just like you. And all you have to do is to call them. Like even talk with your celebrity crush. Talk with their picture. Write a letter for them. Send it. Like if they are still alive. And who knows, maybe they will reply your letter, or maybe their higher self will send you a sign through their song, through their movies, through whatever they say in the media. Something will resonate with you, and it will give you hope. So they want you to never give up hope. Okay, your life is not totally screwed up. You are not a lost cause, but this is meant to happen so that you can make other people see what a beautiful mess they are. Beautiful mess. Is that a novel? So maybe you should read that one. Empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. So call in support. Again, call in the higher source. Call in the universe. Call in whatever you believe. There is a higher source up there who made you into who you are, who formed you into who you are for a reason. So call in help. Even Jesus, when he healed people, there was this bleeding woman holding his robe. And Jesus felt this power, healing power coming out of him. So even Jesus, when he heals people, he asks for divine power to course through him so that he can heal people, so that he can raise the dead and do all the amazing stuff. Before he feed the 5,000 people, he prayed first. And the magic happened because he prayed to source, to the divine, and the divine works through him. So this is what we call empowerment. So your celebrity crush or idol wants you to be yourself and to ask for support so that you can have much greater impact than if you fight alone with your own strength. You won't be able to make it. You will be crushed. So this is like this, your whole life is to make you see that there is nothing wrong with you, but your life experience, your messed up life experience is teaching you to see that the divine has a big purpose for you, and in order for you to fulfill that purpose and bring fulfillment to yourself, you have to call in support from them. You have to ask their power. You have to ask them to give you their power, their divine power, empowerment. Okay? It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. See, you are whole. You may be broken, but you are whole. Just like that face that I talked about earlier. A face is still a face, even though it's broken. They can be put together, and they make a unique face because they are made of broken pieces, right? Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. Yeah, unfold my true and radiant self. This Knight of Swords. Putting your knowledge into power. Some of you probably are called to be a writer. Article writer, newspaper writer, magazine writer, storyteller, but you will speak truth. Truth that you get from the wisdom of the universe that is much deeper than what religions can explain. Okay. Council of Light, another support card. Divine orchestration, yeah. Your cracks, your messed up life, it has a pattern, and that pattern will make sense later. Helpers in the subtle realms. Acceptance. Yeah, I think this is like you will meet your soulmate. It's like this is like divine connection. See, number 4. It reminds me of the 4 of Wands. Stability. You will eventually, you will find someone, whether it's a soulmate, whether it's platonic or romantic, or whether it's a soul family who has the same frequency as you. And I remember this movie called The Seventh Son, and it starring Ben Barnes and Alicia Vikander. And Ben Barnes was he was half human, half witch. Like his mother was a witch, and he met Alicia, who was a witch. And when they touched hands, there was this crackle of lightning. Means that the wizard blood inside them resonate. So this is you and this King of Swords, whoever it is. There is going to be a powerful person, influential person in your life, coming into your life to change your whole opinion of yourself. And it will result in the Chariot, you moving forward more powerfully than before. Okay? Surrender. 2 plus 6 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. And 8 is like a completion of a cycle, a completion of a difficult time, a completion of something that no longer serves you, and moving to the next phase, which is the 9 and the 10. So surrender, warning crescent. So again, with the vacation, I think your the higher self of your celebrity crush or idol wants you to take it easy, wants you to surrender because you have done your job. Now it's the time to call in help. Now it's not the time to isolate yourself. Yeah. Now it's not the time to isolate yourself and think that the world doesn't want me. It's quite the opposite. The world needs you to enlighten them. And you can become the world's prophet if you call in support from your star family, from the divine beings you believe in. Okay? Call in support. So yeah, parting, is there a parting message for you from your celebrity crush or idol's higher self? Okay, so this is going to be a lighter message, parting message from them. Okay, so before celebrity crush or idol of pile number 1, before you go, is there any parting sweet message for pile number 1, please? Is there a sweet parting message for pile number 1 from you? Thank you. New direction. Yeah, you are going into a new direction with the Chariot, with the Knight of Swords. It's like you will eventually find out after this period of you. I think right now your spirit guides are forcing you to rest. And if you take time to rest, to recuperate, to take it easy, to take a vacation, there will be a series of events that will lead you to this Hierophant, this King of Swords, this wise being who will be your gate towards connection with people like you. And through that connection, you will become someone who is powerful, who will affect, impact, change the world with your words. Sweet goodbye from your celebrity crush or idol. This is their song for you, Jude's song. A reminder, for even the most hopeless of lost cases, you can find peace within the strangest of places. Yeah, so you will meet someone when you are having fun, taking a break from life, accepting life as it is, believing that you are being taken to a different direction that is so much better, and you will find eventually someone you can call home. Okay, so that's the message from the higher self of your celebrity crush or idol. I hope this message resonates. I hope it helps. If you like this reading, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and check out the description box below if you need a personal reading. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. So if you choose this beautiful picture of 2 mirrors right here, this is going to be your reading on your reason to keep on living from your celebrity crush or idol, dead or alive. So from their higher self or from their soul, not directly from them. Okay, so this is going to be a pick a card where you will imagine you and your celebrity crush or idol meeting in some imaginary situation as friends, and you confide in them your problems, your issues, why you are feeling hopeless, why you feel like life has done you dirty. And maybe for some of you, you feel like you wish that you hadn't been born because life is just full of misery for you, and you just talk with them, and we will see what their higher self, what they would say in this imaginary situation, what their higher self would say. So if you missed the intro, actually this pick a card was inspired by Tarot with Taste pick a card reasons to keep on living. And she recorded that pick a card for those of you who feel hopeless, who feel like you are just a lost cause, who feel like there is nothing in life for you, that life just forgotten you and life has abandoned you and you have no reason to exist. So if you feeling like that, if you are feeling like that right now, this is going to be the message from your celebrity crush or idol as to why you should keep on going, why you should keep on living, what promise life has for you in the future, and why you should never dare to think that you should have never exist. Okay? Alright, so before we get into the reading, I just want to read this, not read, but get the energy of this picture that you selected. So you were drawn to this picture for a reason. So we see two mirrors here, two perfect mirrors, no blemishes, no cracks, unlike the broken mirror in the first pile. And they were placed side by side and they reflect the same view. But the only difference between these two mirrors are their shapes, their frames. One is square, one has a square frame, one is a octagonal, or is it octagonal? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, octagonal mirror. So immediately what I'm getting from this is that probably you suffer in life because you keep comparing yourself to other successes. You keep comparing your life or even yourself with others and feel like you are a failure. So this can be traced back to your childhood. Maybe your parents like to compare you with your siblings, saying that you are not as good as them, wishing that you could be like them, or they compare you with other children, your peers. Or this can be your own insecurity, like you feel like you are just not good enough, you are just a failure, period. It's the grass is greener on the other side and all that jazz. Now I want to tell you, pile number 2, that when I tried recording your pile earlier, I had to retake as many as maybe at least 20 times. So this is probably the 21st take. And the reason I retook the video so many times was because I just couldn't get it right. I couldn't get my words out. My English was a mess. It's like suddenly my English was relegated to first grade English. Mind you, English is not my first language, and if you have been following this channel for a while, you know that my English is is substandard. But I never experienced, well, sometimes I did, but that was the first time in a while I couldn't get my words out in English properly. I stutter and my mind start to panic, and I don't actually think or feel that it's related to you, but I just feel that it's such a coincidence that we talk about you probably not feeling good enough, always comparing yourself with others, thinking that others are better, and me trying to record your reading and keep stopping, keep pausing, keep retaking because my mind started to panic, and I thought that I would never be able to record this video. I will never be able to finish recording this video, that this video was not meant to be. So that was a nice coincidence, and I think there is a message there. Like, if you keep comparing yourself to others, you will not be able to do anything, because you will, like, it's like you you give up before fighting. And another thing about comparison is that you try to be like everybody else but you. You try to achieve success or to manifest in using other people's method or using other people's way, and of course it will fail because they are not you, and you are supposed to manifest something else that is specifically for you. You are created, you were born here on earth for a specific reason, and that reason, that purpose is not for anyone else but you. So if you wonder why my body is like this, why I have disability, why I like this, why I like that, why my face is deformed, why I don't look pretty, why people always bully me for my looks, that's because through those experiences, you will eventually learn to love yourself as you are. And when you accept yourself as you are and become confident in your quote-unquote ugliness or messiness, people will stop bullying you because you are proud of yourself. So in these two mirrors here, I imagine this as two different people, and they envy each other. Like the bigger mirror envy the smaller mirror because the smaller mirror look neater and prettier, while the smaller mirror probably envy the bigger mirror because they look grand and majestic, and they will look great in big houses manners. But the thing is that they are mirrors. They are still mirrors. They are humans. Like, I mean, in this allegory, in this example, they are humans. And they still have the same function as mirrors. They reflect the world that they see. And the world that they see are the same thing. They reflect the same views. So even though they may be shaped differently, they have the same function. Even though you may be quote-unquote not as pretty, not as handsome, not as rich, not as whatever as the next person, you and this person are created by the same higher source, and both of you have purpose on this earth. The purpose may be different, not like this mirror, but you have divine purpose. Both of you have divine purposes. So in that case, you are equal. You are equal. Wow. Okay. So I feel this energy very differently from when I tried to record your readings earlier. Like the words just come out. So thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Please be present for the rest of this reading so that all the messages that need to come out will come out and will be of use for pile number 2. Okay. Right, so for pile number 1, I channel messages from the tarot, from your celebrity crush or idol's higher self before I start with the pre-shuffled and pre-pulled cards. So now I don't know what to do. I feel like I should just go with the pile. So, celebrity crush or idol of pile number 2, dead or alive, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to tell pile number 2 now? Should I shuffle some card, or should I just refill all this pre-shuffle card? I think they want me to pull a few tarot cards first. So imagine, for this reading, imagine you and your celebrity crush or idol, or the person that you admire most. If you don't have a celebrity crush, you can picture the person you admire the most in this whole world standing in front of you. It can be Jesus, it can be Mahatma Gandhi, it can be Mother Teresa, anybody. Imagine them standing in front of you and you feeling overwhelmed and overjoyed, and they hug you. They hug you and they say it's very nice to meet you, and you feel, you are saying, you stutter like, no, it's my honor to be able to meet you. You are my hero. And then you talk with them, and before you know it, you start pouring your life story to them. How you feel so useless, how you feel like you are nothing, how you feel like you shouldn't have been born, you shouldn't have existed in this world. So I don't know how many of you feel that way, but I think I made it clear in the intro that this reading is for those of you who feel that way, who feel like you have no reason to live. Okay, so if you imagine you pouring out all those feelings to them, and these tarot cards will tell you what they have to say spontaneously before we get to the main message. Okay, so pile number two's, picture number two's celebrity, crush, or idol. Spirit of celebrity, crush, or idol of pile number two. What you have to say for pile number two? What do you feel when you look at pile number two? What do you want to tell them? What do you want to tell them? Okay, spirit of celebrity, crush, or idol of pile number two. What do you have to say to them right now? What do you have to say or tell them right now? What is the thing you want to tell them right now? Okay, this tarot deck needs longer warm up than the other tarot decks that I have. Okay, spirit of pile number two's celebrity, crush, or idol. What do you have to tell pile number two? Anything else? Anything else? Let's take these two cards first. Oh, Two of Cups and Six of Swords. I feel like if they meet you, if they met you right now, they wanted to hug you and they wanted to tell you that they love you, not in romantic way maybe, but like in platonic way. Like they wanted to tell you that they understand. They feel you. They feel you. Some of you probably like maybe sometimes you look at their picture or think about them and you talk to their picture, or you pour out your heart to them in writing, and they want to tell you that yes, they listen. Their higher self want to tell you they listen, they know, and they feel you, and they want to tell you that yeah, they just love you and they are your friends. And with the Six of Swords, they say that things will get better, things will improve, and I think they want to tell you that they wish they could keep you safe. They wish they could bring you out of this rocky waters. They wish they could bring you out of the rocky waters to calmer waters. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is what you cannot see, and we have the Six of Wands as well. So I want to clarify what this Queen of Cups says. But before that, is there anything else that you want to tell pile number two's spirit of pile number two's celebrity crush or idol? Do you have anything more to say before we get to the main message? Important things to say. Two of Wands. Yeah, 2, 2, 6, all about balance. They want you to know that you are worthy of love. And they wish they could save you from your situation or make you see that you are multi-talented. As for the Two of Wands, this is about choices, or no, this is not. Normally this is about choices, but I think in this case, I think your celebrity crush or idol wanted to tell you that they wish they could be your right hand man. So you are, I think you and your celebrity crush or idol, it's like you were drawn to them because you probably came from the same soul family, like in past life or in the 5D realm. Your souls belong to the same soul family, so that's why you and them feel like it's like you fight with them, you get their vibe, it's like you connect, and they wish they could be your second head. It's like you take care of one thing and they take care of another. It's like Sherlock Holmes and Watson, or Tintin and Captain Haddock, or Asterix and Obelix. I don't know, it feels like that to me. So yeah, it's like they want to hug you, they want to comfort you, and they want to like help you resolve this issue that perhaps made you confused. It's like you have always, it's like with this key and with this wand, I think sometimes when you compare yourself with others subconsciously or consciously, or your family wants you to be more like others, it's like you are torn into two. It's like half of you want to make your parents, your family happy, half of you want to be part of the crowd, half of you want to go your own way. And it's like your celebrity crush wish they could help you with that. Alright, so the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. Speak your truth. This white horse symbolizes purity. So speak from your heart, act from your heart. That's how you will reach success. F it with what people, how people see you, whether it's your family or your friends. You have your own way. Follow that way, okay? Yeah, the Tower. You will destroy the system by doing this. It's like your family will go nuclear. I got that phrase from Turning Red movie, where Mei Mei eventually decided to follow her heart and went to the concert to watch Fort Town with her friends. And in doing that, she broke the family tradition of keeping or reigning their authentic self, their more primal self. And I think some people will go nuclear when you did this, because it's like Mei Mei's best friend Miriam said, your mom must have gone nuclear, like very angry, and we know that she went really nuclear, and but Mei Mei didn't know that at first, so she said, what she is going to do, ground me? So this is the energy that you must embody. So I want to know what this Queen of Cups is about, and then we will go to the main message, okay? Oh. Alright, spirit of celebrity crush or idol of pile number 2. or just spirit. Okay, spirit, please tell us what this Queen of Cups energy mean. Whose energy is this, and why is it at the bottom of the deck? Clarify. Queen of Cups, whose energy is this? Whose energy is this? Yeah, this is how you feel. I think there are two things that they want to tell you with this bottom of the deck energy of Queen of Cups. They want to tell you that you are a person with a beautiful heart, and you feel so deeply, and because of that you want to make people happy in expense of yourself. And I think you have disappointed some people with these 3 cups falling down here. You have disappointed your family, the Tower, because of your action, or the action that you are planning to take. Yeah, the Moon, see? And the 3 of Swords. It's like perhaps a lot of you, not a lot of you, some of you here have taken the first step of deciding to follow your own path and your own heart, and your life fell apart because of that, or you think your life fell apart because your family or people around you denounce you, or maybe if you take, like, say a career path that is so unique and so uncommon, you may be struggling at first in earning money, and it's like your spouse or your family, instead of giving you support, they gaslight you. They make you feel guilty for choosing your own path. And so you are in this 5 of Cups energy, but there are still 2 cups standing, and these 2 cups is the soul, your soul family. Maybe you have met some of them, maybe you haven't, including your celebrity crush or idol. They are part of your soul family, and they wanted to tell you, we got your back, even though it's just in spirit. You are not alone. And with this Queen of Cups, I think this is the real you. You are someone who is very intuitive. It's like you follow your heart, and because you follow your heart, you become this queen who will help many people, because Queen of Cups is someone who understands emotion, feelings really well, and you can be a counselor, you can be a motivational speaker. Like, I remember this person, I forgot what's his name, like he has no limbs. I forgot his name. Wait a minute. Nick, I cannot spell his last name, but his name is Nick. Like, if I don't know why he lost his limb. I never read his history or his book. Apologize. So he had every reason to be bitter about life, to, like, I mean, a lot of people commit suicide. Trigger warning. A lot of people wish they could unlive themselves. And if I was Nick, I would think that I had every right to believe that I shouldn't continue living. But look at what Nick did. He got up and he counted his blessing, and he got married, and he lived his life to the fullest, and he inspired billions of people on earth, that even though you have no limbs, you can still function. Again, the mirror thing. Like, maybe say this is Nick, like he probably thought, I was just a mirror with 4 sides, very boring, not like this mirror which has 8 sides. But both are still mirrors, both are still functioning. People still check themselves out using these mirrors. So what's the difference? I mean, Nick may have lost his limbs, but he still has his brain, his eyes, his sense of smell, his his 5 senses are intact. And with that 5 senses, with those 5 senses, he could do a lot if he believes. So, pile number 2, you have a great purpose. You are this Queen of Cups. You are this prophet. So I want to check the guidebook on what this Queen of Cups in this deck means, because it's this deck is full of mythology creatures. So let's see who is this Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, Nigeria, Yoruba deity. Okay, I'm sorry if I butchered the name. The Queen of Cups represents the surface of the subconscious. The goddess Yemoja, you are a goddess, connects those on land to the depth of the spiritual plane. She is mysterious but also a kind and caring mother. So yeah, like I said, your celebrity crush thinks that you have a big heart, you have a kind, caring heart, and that's what the world needs now. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. You know that song? It says, Lord, we don't need another mountain. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are plenty of mountains to climb. There are plenty of meadows. But what we need is love. And you are one of the people, pile number 2, who can give this love to everybody. So you should keep on living, because the universe has a huge purpose for you. I think the reason that you got that people often make you feel shitty, and even to the point that they make you feel like you don't want to live anymore, is because you are meant to find out that the only love that you need is the love from the universe, the unconditional love of the universe, who loves you even though you have no limbs, even though you are deformed. They don't care. Like Jesus even died on the cross for murderers. So that is the only thing that you should know. And you can pay it forward. You can spread that love, unconditional love. Once you have found it, maybe this reading will prompt you to ask yourself again whether I am unloved. And once you find out that you have always been loved, you will understand this experience are to give you the ability to empathize, to sympathize, but not to sympathize, but also empathize with people who go through the same thing, who feel like they are not good enough. And you will be the one who tell them, hey, I have been through the same thing, and let me assure you it's not true. Okay? So let's take a look at, because we've spent 30 minutes on these tarot cards alone. So this card is how your celebrity crush see you. Appreciation. You are beautiful, and you should appreciate yourself more. I think you don't see your own beauty, but I think there are people who see your beauty, but because you are so used to being compared to everybody else, or because you are so insecure that you always envy other people, you don't see that these people actually admire you. Okay? I've been there. I know. Let me read the guidebook for this one, just to see what the creator of this deck have to say about this card. Appreciate yourself more. Love yourself more. I think these flowers mean that if you want to, I think some of you have given up dressing up or pampering yourself because you feel like it does nothing to improve your appearance, when actually you can be extremely beautiful inside out if you want to. Appreciation. Remember to say thank you for everything. So it's a I think this is the universe speaking. They want you to be more grateful, to adopt a life of gratitude, and not making your whole life miserable by thinking that the grass is always greener on the other side. Okay? What this card means: you are very fortunate and are grateful for the many blessings that are in your life. You are especially appreciative of the honesty, love, and support you receive from the people around you. Yeah, so you have beautiful heart. So okay, there are two different groups here. So if you always envy other people, this card tells you to be more grateful, to learn to appreciate your life and yourself more. Okay? And if you are someone who is like lovely, you are always grateful, you always care about other people, you always express your gratitude of the people in your life, even those people who don't deserve your gratitude. It's like the spirit says, it's time for you to direct that gratitude to yourself. Be grateful for you. Okay, be grateful for you. Know your self-worth, know your self-value, know your beauty. Don't just always focus on anyone's approval. Okay, just look into yourself and see how beautiful you are. So yeah, there are two groups of you here. So that's the message of this card. You are especially appreciative. Oh yeah, we already touched that. So yeah, you are a very a lot of you here are very loving person, even to people who have hurt you, who don't value you. And it's time for you to value yourself. Okay, give yourself the same love that you give to others. Consider this: your family and friends are thankful they have you in their lives, and even if they are not thankful of you, they should be thankful of you. Okay, they should. You are important to so many. Let this thought be your touchstone today and act accordingly. So let me tell you, pile number 2, if you ever thought of taking your own life, again, trigger warning, know that your family will be far worse off without you. That's how much they have taken you for granted. Okay, so this is for those of you who are not valued by your family or being underestimated by your family. Okay, and for those of you who are insecure, who are always jealous of other people, look again, look at your life, look at your job. There are always things to be thankful for, and learn to know your own strength. Okay, it's two sides of the same coins. Let's see the other cards. We have despair. I need your divine intercession right now, oh great spirit. Lift this darkness from my soul, free me from this burden. Like I said, for some of you, the burden is the burden of comparison, whether it's from you or whether it's instilled in you by your family. Get rid of that burden. Be like this Knight of Swords. Say F it to it all and take the leap. Go where your heart leads you. Okay? Speak your truth. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Talking about vessel, we have vessel here. So, like I said, you are meant to be this vessel of love for people who also feel the same way as you, who feel like they will never be good enough for anybody. Okay, I think you should watch Turning Red. That speaks about becoming your true self and be unapologetically you, and not following what other people want from you, because after all, this is your life, this is your destiny. You are fashioned, you are created by the divine, and your responsibility is only for to the divine. Okay, open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful. Okay, I read that. This card didn't jump. It's like this card came out too early. Like before I stated my intention, before I start shuffling, this card already jumped out. But it says, "Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill." So don't be so hard on yourself. And if after you watch this reading, or watch other people's reading, and you decided to love yourself more and to not care about what other people think of you, don't expect that to happen instantly, because you have lived in this mindset that you are not good enough for so long. It will take a while for you before you learn to love yourself, before you finally accept yourself as you are. So don't be too hard on yourself. So if sometimes people still hurt you with their words, or if sometimes people still compare you with other people, don't get emotional or explosive, or falling back to darkness, falling back to despair. But remind yourself that you are beautiful, that what other people think of you don't matter. You don't need their approval. Okay, so it requires a constant work. So be patient with yourself, and this can also literally mean take a break. So if you have been working hard for other people, take some time for yourself, to pamper yourself, to make yourself feel beautiful, to even have a makeover or a glow up that you have always wanted but you never did, because you prioritize other people's needs. So now it's time for you to take care of your vessel, your body, to have that makeover, to have that holiday that you need to rejuvenate yourself inside out, because you are meant to be the universe's beautiful vessel or beautiful mirror. Okay, so take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself in the process as well, in the process of healing. We have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundation, divine plan. So yes, not everybody are destined to be famous or rich or influential. So even if you are not destined to become a famous person like Nick, you still have very important role on this earth. Like Jesus is a how do you call that? Ascended master. Jesus is an ascended master, and he is a very influential figure. Is an understatement. It's like he is a prophet. He is a divine being. Okay, and we have never heard of Anna, his grandmother. I didn't even know he had a grandmother and her name was Anna. But without her, there would be no Jesus. There would be no Mary. And Anna, grandmother of Jesus, if he hadn't taught Mary to believe in the divine plan, Jesus would never have been born. So her role is just as big. Okay? So let me tell you, if your parents or anyone always look down on you because you don't have a PhD, or because you are not the smartest in your class, or because I don't know what, because you don't earn enough money, because you are not rich, because you don't look pretty, or because you don't look handsome, because you haven't gotten a boyfriend or a girlfriend whom you will marry, even though you are already 40 or something, just know that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you have a much higher purpose, even though it may be mundane, it may not be grand, it may not be something that will be published in papers or media, but you will help humanity just by being you. You help humanity just by being you. I suggest you to read the book Midnight Library. That is the perfect book for you. Nora said she felt her life was a failure because she always tried to please others. And then she realized after she attempted to kill herself, and she was thrown into this midnight library, and she tried different alternative universe that she could have experienced. She realized that her original life has a purpose. It's like she could have become more successful than in her original timeline, but there will always be something that she was not satisfied with. There would always be something missing. There would always be something big or important missing from her life. And then in the end, she realized, I just spoiled the whole book for you. In the end, she realized that she wanted her original life back, because even though her original life isn't as great as the other alternative universe that she has tried, all the other lifetimes that she could have lived, her original life has its own logic, and she helped more people in her original life than if she took another path. Well, she still helped people if she took another path. She could still inspire people if she lived a different life, but there is always a cost, and her original life is actually working because the universe is still working in her life. So even though her life looks like a failure, it's not finished yet. The story is not yet finished. It has just begun. So pile number 2, if you think that your life is a failure, just know that there is no right or wrong path, that we have free will, and your destiny will still be your destiny. If you are meant to inspire people, but you fail to become like a singer, for example, or you didn't graduate from the art school, you can still inspire people through another way. And maybe eventually everything worked for the best. Okay? Star Ancestor, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, Look a Little Deeper. So you are an old soul, and you have wisdom of your ancestor or wisdom from your past life, and you are very connected to the divine. So if you want to take some time, take a break, and do a self introspection. I think this Six of Sword is also your celebrity crush telling you to take a break, moving away from the chaos of your life to figure out what is it that you are supposed to do. I think the key here is the key to the wisdom, the key to unlocking your inner power, your wisdom, the knowledge that you can share with other people, the knowledge that you can, the skill that you can practice to help other people and make your life meaningful. Okay? I want to know the I forgot to check the Two of Wands meaning. Where is it? Okay, Roman mythology. The Two of Wands represent travel and commerce. Travel and commerce. So maybe you are meant to work on in that field. Janus, sorry, I cannot spell. The god of doorways and transition is able to look to the past and the future in order to make effective decisions. He is always in motion, connecting dreams with actual possibilities. So this is about manifestation. So I know that I interpreted the card differently earlier, but I think this is you unlocking the wisdom of your ancestor as to what is your life, what your life purpose is, and unlocking the resources that you have deep within you to manifest your dream, to become the person you are meant to become. Okay, so unlocking that. So basically this whole reading is trying to tell you you are magical. You are magical even though you are not a celebrity and will never be. I don't know, maybe you will become a celebrity, but for those of you who probably won't be a celebrity, remember Anna, grandmother of Jesus. You lay down the foundation for other people to build something meaningful on. Okay? And we have self-love, period. It's everything we have talked about, so I won't elaborate on that anymore. See, these two cards look the same. Appreciation, self-love. Appreciate yourself, appreciate your gift, and look inward. Find your gift. Explore your gifts. Explore your strength. Explore your beauty as a human. Explore your beauty as a mirror. Okay? So yeah, I think that's all that your let me pull an oracle card as a sweet parting message from your celebrity crush or idol. Sweet parting message from your celebrity crush or idol. For pile number 2, please, celebrity crush or idol of pile number 2, what do you want to say to pile number 2 before you leave, before we end this reading? What do you want to tell them? What do you want them to know? Red Garden. Look at all these flowers. You are beautiful. You make this life, I think one of your purpose is to make this life colorful with your love. You love deeply and you have a passion for beauty. Maybe a lot of you, you are artistic and you can create a beautiful story or poetries or art by delving deep into your emotion and by knowing what your soul knows, by accessing the knowledge that is deep in your soul. the knowledge from your past lifetimes, the knowledge from your ancestor. Connect with your ancestor and spirit guides to know exactly what message you need to convey to the world. Okay? They think that you are awesome. Your celebrity crush or idol is in awe of you. They also say you have this playfulness. You have this inner child, playful inner child, who can make the world brighter. Even if you don't have a specific skill, you make the world brighter just by being yourself. So stop being that depressed person who try to be anybody else but you, and find out who you really are, the wise person that you are, the compassionate, beautiful person with beautiful heart that you are, and embody that. Live your life as yourself, and you will do great things to humanity. Okay? So yeah, that's your reading, pile number 2. I think I will leave it here. So if you feel inspired and you feel encouraged by this reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, check out the description box below if you want to book personal reading, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So if you chose this beautiful picture of a wooden table, I think it's a wooden table or a wooden surface. I don't know what this thing is with the leaves here. This is going to be your reading on the reason for you to keep on living from the higher self of your celebrity crush or idol. So if you missed the intro, this pick a card was inspired by a pick a card by Tarot with Tay, titled Reason to keep on living, to keep on going. And as you can guess, that pick a card was for those of you who wish that you had never exist. So I was very moved by that pick a card. So thank you, Tarot with Tay, for having uploaded that pick a card. And I want to spice things up a bit by channeling the message from the higher self of your celebrity crush or idol, because from my personal experience, people who are withdrawn, who tend to be isolated by their peers or family, or who isolate themselves because they feel like they are not good enough, they tend to run to celebrity crush or idol for escapism so that they can love someone without experiencing rejection. So this is why I made this pick a card reading. Okay, so what reason for a living they will tell you if they could see you now, like it's some kind of a pep talk from them. Okay, so this is a very earthy energy. From the first 2 piles, I get the message right away, but from this one, I don't know. Like, I feel like this picture is very peaceful, but for this one little thing, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I mean, this is a photo, not a postcard, but like a photo card. No, not even a photo card. I got from a BTS album B, and I don't even know who took this picture, like which member. So I don't know what this means. But yeah, it looks like there is this thing that stands out in this tranquil, peaceful looking aesthetic. It's like there is a this thing is sticking out like a sore thumb. So I don't know. Let's see your cards, okay, to find out what is that. It's almost like your life is near perfect. It's like your life is something that people will say beautiful, authentic, natural, but there is a wound, there is something that that is sore within you, there is a pain that never truly heal, but we'll see. Okay, let's just see what your cards have to say. So this is what your celebrity crush or idol, how they see you. Okay. Oh, torn. Okay, wait, let me recharge my battery. Let me check the guidebook on that one. Thorn. T-O. Where is it? Thorn. What this card says: that which does not kill you can only make you stronger. Oh, so yeah, I think this is saying that even the most perfect wooden table has a scar. So you probably have gone through something really traumatic, and it still haunts you to this day. So let's see. Believe this because it's true. You will be whole again. So yeah, there is something that disturbed me about this wooden table. This little thing, I don't know if it's like a steel or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, it disrupts the whole perfect picture. So maybe people see you as this person who can do nothing wrong, had never done anything wrong in their life, and whose life seemed to be perfect, but there is something that really broke your heart, and you haven't really recovered from that. Let's see. It hurts this hole inside you. Yeah, the phrase that came to mind when I saw this was a thorn in the flesh. Oh, I remember the prophet Paul in the Bible. He said in his letter to a congregation somewhere that he had a thorn in the flesh. I don't know if he meant a vice or if he meant a physical ailment. Whatever it is, that thorn in the flesh tormented him, and he had prayed many times for God to take it out, but God said, my grace is sufficient for you. So I think there is a little bit of pile number two's energy here. I think your wound, something that broke you, yeah, like this card says, that which does not kill you can only make you stronger. So I'm sorry to say this, and I'm sorry if it triggers you, but this wound, this scar, was or is meant to be there, is meant to stay there, so that you can inspire people who have the same thorn in the flesh, that even though you have this scar, even though you have this pain, whether it's physical or mental or spiritual, you can still make or create a meaningful life despite your scars. Okay, it hurts this hole inside you, the emptiness to your core. A large portion of you has been wrested from your being. It's a phantom now, an aching reminder of what is no longer. You feel wrecked and ruined in a fatal way, but it's not a mortal one. Time and fate will heal you. So I don't know if you lost someone important or lost something important to you. So let me clarify this with tarot. What is this thorn card? So we haven't gotten to the message from your celebrity crush yet, but yeah, I think I will call their energy to explain why they see you as this thorn being. What hurts pile number 3? Please clarify. Like, What is this pain or loss? What is this trauma that caused pile number 3 to feel this way? Is it a loss of someone or something? Please clarify, please. Wow. You really have gone through so much. I think you have gone through the phases in pile number 1 and 2. So, I don't know. It's like you have gone through so much to arrive. Yeah, this is like what doesn't kill you make you stronger. So, okay, pile number 3, I think the reason you feel like you wish you hadn't exist is because you have gone through some pains that were almost unbearable. But believe me, your spirit guides and your celebrity crush higher self wants to tell you that it's not a mortal wound. Like it hurts a lot, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and with this 10 of Swords card, the dawn is coming. It's like when the dawn comes, you will get back up and time will heal you. Wow. What have you gone through, pile number 3? Okay, I don't know if this card flipped with this, but let me just show you. This is 9 of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. You have gone through many battles. Wow. Oh shit. Okay. So yeah, you have lost someone. I'm very, very sorry, pile number 3. But new love is coming. You will love again. I think when I said Thorn, it sounded like Thor. And you know, if you are a Marvel fan, you know what Thor had gone through in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He lost everyone. And he closed his heart in Thor Love and Thunder. But then he met his ex-girlfriend Jane, and he realized that what Star-Lord told him, that it's better to feel shitty than to feel nothing, is true. And even though eventually he lost Jane as well to add to everything, he gained a daughter, like Gore's daughter. So no matter how hard or how painful your past was, things will get better again. Things will improve. You will laugh again. You will find love again. So like Jane said in the movie, keep your heart open. Keep your heart open, okay? Because there is a new love coming. Wow, alright. So pile celebrity crush of pile number 3. Do you have anything specific to tell pile number 3? Like, this is a message for many people, but yeah, let's see what you have to say to the majority who choose pile number 3. What you have to say to them? Celebrity crush or idol of pile number 3. So if you don't have celebrity crush or idol, this can be your hero in any form whatsoever, okay? The person you look up to. Spirit of celebrity crush, idol, or hero of pile number 3. What do you want to tell them? What are the specific or important things you need to tell them? This card takes a while to warm up, so bear with me, please. What do you want to tell them? Just a couple more cards maybe. What do you want to tell them? Okay. Ooh. 8 of Wands, Ace of Coins, see? Better things ahead. Anything else? One more card maybe. A celebrity crush, idol, or hero of pile number 1. Sorry, pile number 3. Is this card supposed to be in reverse, or let me see? Okay, it's supposed to be in reverse, or oh no, upright. Okay. Same thing. Page of Coins, 8 of Wands, Ace of Coins. I will put this back because it didn't jump. Yeah. you will start a new life somewhere, and it's approaching fast. So pile number 3, I think you feel like you are at your limits. Oh, and I just heard another thing, another important thing. The thorn in the flesh. Maybe some of you, I'm sorry if this is not true, but maybe some of you are like Jade Foster in Thor. It's like you have a medical condition that may that has the potential to take out your life, or maybe you have a debilitating condition. It's like literally this person is torn into 2. So maybe you have a disability, maybe you cannot move your body from the waist downward, and it's like you have been struggling with that because you used to be this person who was active, who had everything, and then the universe gave you this. But it's there for a reason, and we will explore we will see what that reason is. But first thing first, something great will come towards you, and this reminds me of a phoenix. So an idea will come towards you and you will manifest it into reality. I wonder about this 5 of coins though. Is it supposed to be upright or... Yeah, exactly. It's like this. It felt like this. So you may not be out of the thick of it yet. Like you will still struggle, but you have hope. Please clarify the 5 of coins. Why the 5 of coins is there? Celebrity crush or idol of pile number 3. What does 5 of coins mean? Why is it there? Oh, okay. I'll take the top one. You haven't seen it coming yet, and you are probably not open to this, whatever this 8 of wands is, or ace of coins have to offer. Maybe you are not open to that yet. Maybe you think that it's impossible, but it's like if you accept this offer or this cup, it's like your life will change. You will have a new outlook of life. See, 3 of wands. So don't underestimate things, okay? Just know that something that probably you think is like, this is the little match girl, and she's trying to warm herself up near a church, and perhaps you will think that this offer coming towards you means nothing compared to the cold, compared to this harsh world, compared to this harsh reality that you need to face and live with every day. But it will open a way for you to a different life, to a new life. It will give you a second wind. Okay, so I don't know if this is a physical ailment, but I think that you will not like you will not literally die before you live your life to the fullest. Okay, like this ailment, this illness, this heartache, whatever it is, this trauma, it will actually catapult you to a life that you never imagined. It's like, I don't know, maybe you will build a foundation for cancer, or maybe you will help a lot of people. I don't know, but it will catapult you to a wonderful life. I remember a story about someone who was diagnosed with cancer, and she was told that she only had like X months to live, and she decided to do her bucket list. She traveled around the world, and then after she traveled, she was cured. Like the cancer was gone. So maybe that would be your situation, maybe not, but I don't know. But one thing is for sure, I think these leaves are the new life. It's like you are this wooden table or a tree that has been injured, but green leaves, this means life. And look at that heart, love, heart chakra, love, life will, like, you will have the chance to live again, to feel love and life again. Just like Thor in Love and Thunder, he lost a lot of people, but eventually he got an adopted daughter, and it's like he got a second win, second chance in life. Okay, and one thing is for sure, when you have reached the bottom, it will only look up from here. Okay, or you can I'm sorry, I don't want to, I don't mean to say that you are going to die or something like that, but maybe you are like Jane Foster. It's like she would rather die in battle as the mighty Thor, and when she passed away because of that, she didn't regret it, because she had lived her best life. She said when she picked up the hammer, every time she felt like she got a second chance in life. And even though eventually it didn't help her cancer, she said that it was the most magical thing she has ever experienced, being the mighty Thor. So yeah, pile number 3, I think that's your life story. It doesn't have to be a physical ailment, but it can be something really traumatic. But let's see what is your message from the higher self of your celebrity crush or idol. What they have to say to you. They want you to hang in there, okay? I feel like I need to pull another card before we go into the main message. Can we get one final message from you, celebrity crush or idol or hero of pile number 3? Just one last message from you. 10 of coins. 10 of coins. You will find your community. I think you will build something from this pile number 3, something concrete. Like, this is a lot of earth energy. You see, Ace of coins, 5 of coins, 10 of coins, which speak about prosperity, abundance. And this is like very earthy energy as well. So you will build a tangible, a physical dream from this, like a foundation maybe, or I don't know, maybe you will become a spokesperson, or maybe you will build a new career from this whole experience. So let's see what your cards have to say. Earth School, Earth again, life lesson, soul growth, study, higher learning. So something that the higher self of your celebrity crush or idol want to say is that your soul signed up for this. Your soul signed up for this. Your soul wants to know how it is to be human and to experience human suffering, and to actually live as a flawed human. Like, your soul sign up to feel everything that human feels, not just the happy things but also the pain. Like, your soul wants to study. Maybe this is your first reincarnation or your first time being incarnated on earth, I don't know, but your soul wants to feel it all, the heartache, the good things, the bad things, and most of all, they want to learn how to graduate from living a life of endless pain to living a life of victory with the 10 of cups, sorry, 10 of coins. They want to experience that. They want to experience being brought down from a good life to the rock bottom and get back up. Get back up with a vengeance. Your soul wants to experience that. Your soul signed up for that. So this is kind of a destiny. It sucks, but that's what your soul signed up for. Okay, we have direction. Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. This cup right here. So watch out for it. Don't underestimate it. Don't think that it's just another false hope, okay? May I hear the promptings of my own body. So listen to your intuition. Cup is also about intuition. So if you feel like, if you are not fixating on the negative emotion, and if you try to stay neutral, it's like you will feel that this fourth cup can make a difference in your life. May I hear the promptings of my own body, and if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. So yeah, there is an opportunity coming, and with this direction, I think your celebrity crush wants you to connect closely with your spirit guide so that you know when this second chance in life will come, like in what form, okay? Self-acceptance. Yeah, for some of you, this is like kind of a disability or something, or I don't know, a heartache or some kind of dysfunctional life. Self-acceptance. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. I think this is saying that you try to be positive about the whole thing. You don't have to. Like, what you experience sucks big time. Like if you have a debilitating illness, if you have disability, it sucks. Just accept it and don't blame yourself for it. But your soul come to earth to experience that, to experience the anger, the disappointment, the sadness. Your soul wants to know, and your soul wants to learn how to get back up from it. Okay, so accept it as for what it is. Don't fall into toxic positivity, okay? It won't help. If you want to cry, if you want to throw things, do it, okay? Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. My eye rests in our oneness, dear divine. So this is saying, your celebrity crush or idol is saying, maybe you have a crush, or maybe some of you idolize someone who are alcoholic or who had a messed up life, and they get back up, like maybe like RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. He is a prime example of that. So you don't have to work so hard to get things right, to fix this, whatever this 10 of swords is, or 3 of swords. When you are at rock bottom, just lie there and ask the universe to give you peace, to accept that this sucks, but I'm just going to lie here and wait until the sun rises again. So throw away toxic positivity, accept things as it is, and ask the universe to give you the peace to be able to live through it, to go through it until things get better. Okay? Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So again, I don't know what is your thorn in the flesh is. It may be a vice, it may be alcoholism, it may be a physical illness, that you inherit from your family. Like if your family has a history of a degenerative illness, it's like you will be the first person who who overcome that, who will break the chain, this vice or this illness or this misfortune. It's like this misfortune, this illness, this I don't know what, this thorn in the flesh has been in your family for generation, and your ancestor, your parents, your grandparents have been defeated by it. It's like they gave up, but you won't. This is what your soul is here for. You want to break the chain. You won't let that illness stop you from living your best life. Prime example, Jane Foster in Thor Love and Thunder, and the woman who suffered from cancer stage 4, and she decided to travel around the world and she got cured. That's called breaking the chain. Not letting misfortune, however big it is, it's like it doesn't matter like what the end outcome will be. What is most important is that you break the hold or the chain or the prison of despair that this thing has on you. It's like you decide to face it differently than your ancestor. Like even if you will never heal or anything, like if it's a physical thing, you will fight until the end, and you will live your best life no matter what. Okay, rewriting the future. So in doing that, you will inspire many people. You will teach future generation not to give up, despite not to give up, not to let anything, even the biggest misfortune, to bring you down, to make you give up on life, like literally give up on life. No, like some people may think that they would rather take their own life than suffering this. And I also, there was a book written by my friend about a man who suffered an illness, a rare illness, inheriting the illness from the genes of his mother, and he has a timeline, a deadline. Like it was predicted that he would only live until like age, I don't know. He only had 10 years more to live, and he decided to close himself off, to isolate himself, to not live. Because what's the use? Like he dedicated his life to write a book about about endangered animals ecosystem, but he closed his heart off because he doesn't want to fall in love and make his significant other suffer by dying early. But somebody came into his life, and this is an LGBTQ novel, so a man came into his life, a very unlikely man, and they despite himself, this ailing man fell in love with this man. And when the other guy, his boyfriend, found out about his illness, he kind of pushed him away because he didn't want his boyfriend to suffer living with someone who is dying. But he has friends, he has loyal friends, and his boyfriend love him unconditionally, and they eventually convince him to get married and to start living his life. And eventually he lived longer than what was predicted by the doctors, and he lived quite a long fulfilled life. He married the love of his life. He adopted 2 daughters, and he was surrounded by love all his life, and he become a prominent figure in restoring the environment. So I will link the book down below in the description box. I think you should read that book. I think it has to do with this, like if this is a physical ailment. But if this is something else, the message is still the same. Your celebrity crush or idol doesn't want you to give up. It's like there is a reason behind all this. Earth School, your soul signed up for this, and you will pass the school if you break the chain this thorn in the flesh has in you. Blue Moon, the unexpected. And I just said that story about 2 men who fell in love, and the man who was sick lived longer than he expected because he found love. You never know, pile number 3. I think you will live a long, happy life. This is just starting. As long as you commit yourself that you will break this chain, you will face whatever this is differently than your ancestor, than your parents, grandparents, great grandparents, and break this this generational curse or trauma or karma. As long, whether it's poverty, whether it's illness, as long as you are determined to break the chain, to change, to rewrite the future, bless you. The universe will provide a way. The universe will provide you with the direction so that you can pass what your soul signed up for, the lesson your soul signed up for. Okay? Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh God. Okay. Parting loving message from your celebrity crush or idol. And one more thing, pile number 3, your celebrity crush or idol think that you are beautiful. Your soul is beautiful. Everything about you is beautiful. And I think you will find somebody who will go through this with you. Okay? Parting message, celebrity crush or idol of pile number 3. Pure nature, number 7. The magic number, the number of change, the number of introspection. You will discover this garden within you. Even though you have a flesh and a thorn, you are still this most beautiful rose. And you will make people's life much brighter by keep on living, keep on going, not giving up until your last breath. Alright, for you, especially pile number 3, because your your reading is amazing. Another goodbye message from your celebrity crush or idol to a pep talk or a intuition, simple complex word of pain or that heal. You know, come to know the truth by the way that it feels. Yeah, so feel with your intuition. I think all this time you believe that you should just give up, like people tell you to give up, to not have lofty dreams, to not believe in the impossible. But look at that blue moon, once in a blue moon, the unexpected. So trust your intuition that you will get back up. You will reverse this generational karma, generational ailment, whatever, and you will win. You will conquer it. Oh my God. And I just my aircon has just like there is a change in the sound, but so that's a confirmation from the universe. You will win, pile number 3. Don't give up until your last breath, okay? So I wish you well, pile number 3. My heart, my prayer goes with you. You are beautiful, you are loved, and go for it. Go for the impossible, okay? So thank you so much. If you want to book a personal reading, my details are down below. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you like this reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye.